Hi guys, hello, happy new year. Oh my god, we're in 2026 already. Crazy. Howdy, happy 2026 chat. It's been so long. Look how big you all got it. OG Kiki's been, I know, we haven't spoken since last year. Crazy, right? Like, whoa. Of course, Kiama's still short. What the fuck? This is the year where I'm gonna grow an inch. I'm still a little congested, so I'm sorry if I sound a little congested. Technically speaking, for two people, you did stream yesterday at 7 p.m. in the morning. That's true. Technically, for most people, this is my second stream of the day, because technically yesterday, this morning at New Year's EST time, I streamed like 20 minutes into the new year. So technically for some people it's my second stream, but for me this is my first stream. I'm in the past. I'm a little tired, so I'm sorry if I'm a little low energy. Last night I went to my friend's place for the party, right, and everything, and there was a lot of food, so I was eating a bunch, and then everyone kept taking shots. And they're like, oh, Killer, because like, my friends kind of like, obviously I feel like it's not very common for people to not drink, right? Like mostly people drink to some like level, like either socially or casually or, you know, right? And I don't drink at all. So my friends kind of like, and it's not like I see these friends all the time. So they always forget that I don't drink. So they were like, oh, do you like, are you not going to drink? You don't want a shot? And I was like, no, I'm okay. I don't drink. So I had a little Sprite, a little soda with me. And I was going like, cheers, and I was like, yeah. My little solo cup and everything. And yeah, so one of my friends kept standing outside this like little patio area, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing outside? Like he was just standing in the doorway, like almost menacingly, because we're all in the kitchen like eating and drinking, and and I'm like, bro, what are you doing out there? And he's like, it's hot. I'm out here because it's cool. I don't know, it's just funny. Like my friends are funny. Technically for me it's already January 2nd. Oh my god, you're so right. This is a so what is the stream? Is it the first? Well, it's the first stream of the year for me, but then it's the second stream, third stream? No, second stream of the year for other people. What the hell? If you're in the past, why didn't you warn us? But shut up. Kiayama got tuckered out at New Year's party. Like a kid burning. Okay, I did get tuckered out, but at like 2 a.m. And I could feel it. Like I felt fine for like until like 1:30, and then I think once it hit like 1:45 or something, I forgot when I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know when I got home. I forgot when we left, but I just remember like I could feel it. My battery went from like 50 to like on low levels of like 10%, like so fast. And then I was because my friend it was at his family's house, and so his sister also had some friends over to celebrate the new year, and so they were like singing karaoke and a bunch of other stuff, and they're being really loud, and which is fine, right? I'm not gonna be like, how dare they be loud at a New Year's party, right? But they're being loud, and then eventually they switched off to like playing Wii games. I think they're playing like a volleyball Wii. I don't know what they're playing, right? Or no, it wasn't Wii. It was a Switch game. It looked like a Wii game though. I don't know what they're playing, right? And obviously like they're drunk and they're having fun. It's a new year, and I'm on the couch like so tired. I was like curled up and my eyes kind of kept closing. And then every like 5 seconds my friends would be like, yeah or no, like depending what score they had. And then the couch we were sitting on was really bouncy, so I was sitting right next to one of my friends, so every time he would like do a motion to like hit the ball, the couch would like bounce a lot, and and I'd be like drifting off to sleep, like oh like because the couch would go crazy, and I was like, I'm getting tired. And I looked at my roommates, and I was with one of my roommates, and I was like, I'm getting tired, I want to go home. And they were like, okay, we just have to find our other roommate, right? And we walked around the house, and it's not like they have a big house, but I was like, but it's a big enough house where you have to check multiple rooms. And we walked around and we couldn't find her, and we're like, where's the roommate? And then finally I was like, I can't make it. I'm just gonna fall asleep on this other couch in this other room, right? And I was like starting to drift off. And then my roommate came up to me and it shook me, and they're like, Kiayama, the Uber's outside, we gotta go. And I was like, okay. It was like the last, I think, 30 minutes of like the party was just, I was in and out. I was just not I didn't know what was happening. Welcome to time zone. Also someone who doesn't drink that much myself, enjoys a good Sprite. You going, I got my little Sprite. Doesn't help the built like a 6-year-old allegations. What the hell? Nothing wrong. There's nothing childish about drinking Sprite, okay? Sprite is a very delicious drink. Most people use it as chasers. I just, you know, I don't need that. I could just drink it. I don't want to drink at the party, but I ended up drinking anyways. Was it a kind of, okay, only Risu, because I know we're both Mexican. I don't know if it's the same same experience, but is it the kind of experience where like you go to a party and you're like, oh, I can't drink, sorry, I'm not gonna drink tonight, and then like one person comes up being like, oh, just one sip, oh, just one little drink, oh, here's one, oh, take another, oh, we're taking a shot, you can't miss this one, oh, you have to take another. Like, was it that kind of experience, or was it like you're like, oh, what the hell, I'll do it? Because I mean that's never worked on me, right? Because I don't drink at all. But definitely for my brother a couple times, like I've gone to parties and they've been like, oh, just have one, oh, you have to have another, we'll have another. I drank when I got off work at 5 a.m. Also got my bonus for working on Christmas Eve, so I got an extra $100. Whoa! We take those wins. Doing that slow blink where one eye blinks before the, yeah, I was literally like, I don't think I could do it with this model, 'cause I think this model has synchronized blinking, but I was literally doing like the Stewie Griffin, like one blink, other blink kind of thing. Like that was literally me. It was sort of like the first one. My friend, because the friend's place we went to, I wasn't expecting him to give us Christmas presents, but he gave us presents. I felt really bad because I didn't bring anything for him, but he gave everyone presents, right? And he gave one friend like shot glasses, and they were actually really nice. They had this like gold rim, and then they had this like in the center of the shot glass, or like at the bottom at the base, there was like this little bubble full of like gold flakes, and it was really cool. So when you like have the drink, right, like you see like the gold flakes in it and stuff like that. It was really cool. And so that definitely encouraged everyone to drink. So they're like, oh, well, we have to break these in. We have to have a drink with these, right? So everyone started drinking from those. But in the end, we were 5 people, my parents, my father's friend. Aw. Well, it's good you spend time with the family too, like during New Year's. I feel a little bad because I haven't spent time, or I haven't gone to my family's place for New Year's in a while. And I don't know, I think as I get older, I'm always like, oh, I didn't see my mom on the New Year, or I didn't say hi to my siblings on the New Year, stuff like that, you know? But I think it happens, right? Like as you get older, you're not going to spend the New Year's, right, with like your family as often and everything. But I saw my mom, she sent me a snap. She sent me a Snapchat of her and my grandma. And I guess my mom had gone to my grandma's for the New Year's, and it was just her and my grandma. And my mom was like, yeah, we just stayed up and drank coffee until like 4 in the morning. I was like, oh my god. In the end, we ended up playing a game. So there were some challenges like take a shot, take 2 shots, everyone takes a shot, and such. I see. I always feel bad for those kind of games because like when I go to parties and they have like drinking games, like obviously I can't drink, or I don't drink, right? So I don't have any punishments. Like, you know, it's because drinking is usually a punishment in the game, right? And so I usually have my little like Sprite or like soda or whatever I'm drinking, right, like with me. So I always feel bad because like I can never fully participate in the drinking game. I can't know the struggle everyone else is going through. One time I went to I think it was a birthday party. I forgot what party it was for. I went to my friend's place and they were playing Pass the Buzzball. they had this giant, like the giant buzz ball, and so it's basically like hot potato, right? And you're passing it along to people. It's like almost like hot potato musical chairs. So like they had a song playing, and then every time the song would stop, whoever's holding the buzz ball has to take like a swig from it, right? And and I felt bad because like my friends were like, you have to play, right? And I was like, but I don't drink. And they're like, it's okay, you can still play. And I got the buzz ball like once or twice, but like obviously nothing happened because like because I don't drink. I think because I had one of my roommates there with me too, they were like, I'll drink on her behalf. Oh my god, so I ended up pulling everyone takes a shot, so we had tequila. And El Señor can't drink alcohol, so it was my father, my stepmother, and the Señor's wife. I see. Oh, have you ever had, oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. It's a type of tequila that a lot of people I know really like, oh my god, what am I thinking of? What does it have? It's an ingredient. It's a Mexican ingredient. It's is it chamoy? No, it's not chamoy. It's if you don't say Gran Malo, let me double check. I think it might be the Gran Malo. Is it this one? Oh, tamarindo. It's made with tamarindo. I've obviously never drank it, but I've heard really good things about that one. I just had an angry orchard while eating that. That all sounds way more fun. Angry orchard. What's that one? Angry orchard. Oh, okay. I've seen the picture. I don't know the name of the brand, but I've seen it. I always see it like I go to Whole Foods. It's always like in the beer section. Tamarindo? Yeah, it's a tequila with tamarindo. But I've obviously, like I said, I haven't drank it, but I've heard good things about it. It's funny because like I'll always pick up when people say if a drink's good or bad, and obviously I won't know like how good or bad it is. To be honest, all alcohol tastes really bad to me, so it's all on the same level. But like if I go to another party, I always recommend different alcohols to people because I'm like, oh, I heard this one's good, I heard this one's good, you should try this one. And sometimes my friends look at me and they're like, you don't drink, why do you know this, who told you this, or like like why should I trust what you're saying? But usually I'm right. Usually it does hit. Another drink as well, if you see it, I think it's called Gran Malo, and it's a tequila with tamarindo. I don't know if there's other brands with it too, but I've heard only good things about it. It's just a cheap cider. Beer like Bush tastes like fermented piss, and if any tells you they like the taste, they're lying to you. I've heard that for beers like IPAs, things like that, it's all an acquired taste. But I also hear the same thing about wine. I hear that wine is a acquired taste. But I've also heard that for like White Claws and things like that, that's also an acquired taste. Is alcohol just an acquired taste? Like I really like wine, to be honest. Do you like, what is it, white wine or red wine? Or do you like wine in general? I don't know, man. I'm drinking from a sour from Whole Foods. It's peaches, cream, and vanilla. Fire. That sounds good. Without the alcohol. That sounds good. I also drank some Sidra, red wine. Okay. I think, is it red wine that is, I'm trying to think of the profiles, because wine is not something that my friends drink very often, so that's one thing I'm not like super familiar with. Is it white wine that's dry, right? And then red wine has like a smoother profile, right? Is that, am I thinking of that correctly? I might be wrong. Alcohol is 100% acquired taste. I don't drink, but I want to make one. That the point is to combine the flavors of spicy, mint, and sour as heavy as possible in equal amounts. That sounds scary. That sounds like that sounds like if you don't warn someone about it, they're gonna take it and be like stun locked. It's gonna like paralyze them for a second. Now, the only difference between white and red wine are the grapes. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I remember someone saying that white wine is dry, but I don't know what that means either. Like, I don't know how a drink, I don't know. I don't know how a drink could be dry, but I'm pretty sure if I were to try it, I'd understand. In my brain, I can't conceptualize that. White wine can be full-bodied and red wine can be dry. I see. Okay, okay. I want to go, okay. I want to go to like a wine tasting event because like they always have like, it's always really pretty, and they have like charcuterie boards, and it's like a nice little cute vibe, and I see Pinterest pictures about it, I see TikToks about it sometimes, but it'd be a waste on me because like I wouldn't actually drink anything. That's the whole purpose of you going, is to like try the wines, right? But I want to go so bad. I just I don't know how to justify going to not drinking anything. Same thing for bar hopping. I want to go bar hopping so bad, but no one wants to go bar hopping with me because like I don't drink, and I'm like, well, I'll just get virgin drinks, and they're like, well, what's the point of you going bar hopping if you're not gonna get any drinks? There's a bit of an overlap. Red wine is usually smoother but can be dry. White wine can be crisp. It's because of the acidity in the whites and the tannins in the red. Oh, I see. I'm learning. I'm understanding now. I don't know shit about alcohol. or the equivalent of how much a shot is too. I have no idea. Like, I think I told you guys before, I go based off glugs of the bottle. If I'm pouring a drink for someone, if I hear a glug, I think that's one shot. And if I hear 2 glugs, that's 2 shots. I don't care how much it measures out to be. That's what a shot is to me. I don't drink wine, but I've made too much. Is wine hard to make? I assume not, right? Because I think I've heard a lot of people like make it, but I always, in my head, I always think it's like a difficult process. Same with like beer and like other things like that, and ales. Like, I know technically it's not hard. You just have to know what you're doing. I took 2 shots yesterday. Are you a lightweight or a heavyweight? Out of curiosity, because I've heard when some people are lightweights, if they take like a 1 shot, they're kind of out for the time, like for a little bit, right? But then heavyweights, I know they can kind of keep going. I have a friend that can kind of like just go back to back almost. I don't know how they do it, but I know it's impressive. Lightweight, I think. My drink idea was born because of the fun fact of the taste buds, for out to hot, from spicy to out to cold, from mint are different. So you're basically just hitting someone with like various like profiles, right? Or various like sensations, and then just seeing what would happen, right? Like that sounds scary. Wine is easier than rice wine because I suck at cleaning rice. I do too, don't worry. Every once in a while, like I forget to like wash my rice before I put it in like the rice pot and things like that, and my roommates will like come up to me and be like, you didn't wash the rice, did you? And I'm like, how'd you know? And then you can see the whole starch like at the top. Kiayama is for sure a lightweight. I probably am. Since I don't drink any alcohol whatsoever, and I'm like smaller, I probably am a lightweight. And that also instills the fear of drinking, because okay, so I have a fear, specifically the reason why I don't drink, like my big reason is I'm terrified of being drunk. Same thing with being high. Like anything that could potentially alter my mind, I'm so scared. I'm so deathly afraid. So I'm scared if I were to drink any alcohol, like a decent amount, like a shot or something, I'm scared it's gonna like not kill me, but like, you know, kind of kill me. I remember one time I went to an event with some friends, and and we got free champagne, and I felt bad because I was like, well, they already poured the champagne, and everyone has their own glass. I can't give them like my glass of champagne. And it was like a really nice restaurant, so I didn't want to deny it either. And I was like, fuck, I have to drink this, and I didn't want to leave it, right? Because I'd be wasting the champagne. And so I drank half the glass, and the whole night I was like, guys, am I drunk? How do I know if I'm drunk? Am I drunk? How does it feel? How does it feel to be drunk? I was so scared, and it it tasted so bad. Like, I did not like it at all. And I was like, is champagne supposed to taste like this? And my friends were like, yeah. And I'm like, oh. I remember being so scared the whole night. I think the next morning I was like, I'm not hungover, am I? Kiayama out here being the lightest orca known to me. If you're not used to drink, you can get drunk pretty easily. Yeah, I have like no tolerance for it, I'm pretty sure. Like my tolerance level to like anything is just like at a 0. What do you mean you don't wash rice? I wash it mostly. Every once in a while, maybe once every 6 months, I get a little lazy and I'm like, I don't feel like washing this rice. Like, I'm not in the mood to wash it. And then every time I don't, my roommates guilt me and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. She's afraid to let the world know what she thinks. Rule 34 and such. No! Okay, low-key, I am afraid. I'm afraid I'm gonna say something like I'm not supposed to say. Because like I talk a lot, right? I yap a lot. And not that I be gossiping, but you know, I am a little bit of a chismosa, you know. I do be, you know, hearing things, repeating some of the things that I be hearing sometimes, you know, like it just you know, so maybe I do gossip a little. So I'm scared if I ever get drunk one day, I'm gonna say something to someone that I'm not supposed to, because I've seen that happen, like, and I'm so scared of that, and I'm like, I'd rather just not put myself in that position. I'm thinking of calling my idea Masochist's Wet Dream. I feel like the people who will really, I feel like you might have a small group of people who will enjoy it, and the people who do enjoy it are gonna like love it. That's gonna be like their favorite drink. Dude, I can't even write wash correctly. It's okay. I understood what you meant, thankfully. I'm getting better at like picking up typos in the chat, because you know, Turkey gives a lot of good examples of it, so I've gotten really good at picking up on the typos. I'm not a lightweight, but I tend to drink too much too quickly because I only really drink at big celebrations. Makes sense. Drunk Kiayama would rant about her hyperfixation and scare the hoes. No, someone told me that I'm at the autistic level where I get the hoes. We like chisme here, we do. You really are a kid, we can't tell you shit. No, I'm a pretty tight-lipped person about certain things. If you make me pinky promise, I won't say shit. But if there's no pinky promise, there's no deal. Fuck you, learn to read. Fuck you, learn to type. Yes, those people are called masochists. Oh my god. there was a yes, was yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, because there are some people in my office who are like, you know, they're a couple months in like pregnancy and everything, right? But for some people, like, it's not a super known fact. Like, some people are trying to hide it, right? Which makes sense, right? Some women want their privacy on that, right? They don't want people to know or anything. And so one of my coworkers yesterday was like, oh, I forgot what she had said. I forgot what even brought up the topic, but we both kind of found out that we know the names of the people who are pregnant, like, secretly. And I was like, well, I'll tell you who I know if you tell me who you know. And she's like, well, no, because what if you know and I don't know? And we're trying to figure out, so we try to start giving each other hints of who we're talking about without like saying explicitly like who, like the names, because once you say the name, like, that's when you solidify things. Like when you're gossiping, your goal is to not say names very often, because once you start saying names in the gossip, you know, that's when you start actually, like, you know, solidifying what you're saying, you know, kind of thing. And so we were kind of like, do they wear this? Are they sitting here? Like, where, you know? And then eventually I think we kind of figured out who we're talking about, and we confirmed that we both know the same information. And she was like, don't tell anyone. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell anyone, but I also didn't pinky promise, so I can tell my chat. And that's just how the gossip goes for me, you know? If you tell me not telling it, if you make me pinky promise, I'll also respect the digital ones, because I know digitally you can't really do it right. I'll respect it. Yes, the one with the eyes. Yeah, we're literally, some of our hints were like, is it the one with like their hair kind of goes like, you know, and we do like hand signs to try to show each other, and like that's like how some of the hints were. Like we were giving each other awful hints. My mouth feels weird right now. Fair point. Is it because of shots? Wait, if you drink a lot, does it affect like your, like how your mouth feels, or no? Like in general, is that like something that happens to people out of curiosity? Chat, don't tell Kiayama you're pregnant. She'll be catty about it. Some people will drool when they drink too much, I think. It's just the alcohol, I think. People drool when they drink sometimes. I guess people, I mean, to be fair, I guess people throw up when they drink sometimes too, so I can't be too surprised. Alcohol dehydrates you. I didn't drool. Oh, I know alcohol, you're supposed to, I know when you go drinking, you're supposed to eat a lot of like bread and fatty foods, right? To prep for it. And then you have to drink water between your, if you're not eating, you have to drink water, right? Between your drinks, right? Is that correct? Am I right on that? Or if I have coffee, I literally made coffee. I made coffee on my little coffee maker, guys. I didn't buy my coffee this time. I am of the opinion that you have no water no matter what. Also, the meat we ate today, it was dry as well. Ooh, what meat did you have? Fun fact, alcohol also activates more of your taste buds. Does it really? Maybe that's why it doesn't taste so good. Wait, no, but but alcohol tastes bad. So does that mean when you're drinking alcohol, you become more aware of how bad the alcohol tastes? It was pierna. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had pierna. I don't think I've had like, I always see the meats, like every time I go to like a butcher place or anything, or like, you know, grocery stores and stuff like that, I always see like I always see like the, I'm gonna apologize, I don't know the Spanish names for it. I know there's Spanish names for it, but I always see like the pig legs, like chicken feet and things like that, and I want to try it so bad. I want to eat it. I just want to see how it would taste. I want to try it so bad. But most places I go to, like to get like meats and stuff like that, like to actually like, because I don't know how to cook it. I don't think I know anyone that knows how to like, cook that stuff. And when I go to restaurants and stuff like that, it's not like they have that usually, but I want to eat it so bad. I want to try it. I think if you don't like it, trying more of it will make you suddenly like it. Pierna puerco. Ooh, like I want to try it so bad. No, it makes, for example, spicy things taste 10 times spicy. Oh, I see. Okay. Hi, honey. Happy New Year's, honey. I haven't talked to you since last year. Oh, crazy. Just passed my on shift right now. All right, have a good shift. Thank you for stopping by. Do you mean like jamon? Like, no, because jamon is like ham, right? No wonder I ate jalapeno and it felt so much spicier. Okay, I was right. I was like, jamon's ham, right? Because there's some words where I'm like, I know the word in the context, but then when I see it separately, I'm like, is it this? Is it that? No, it's like some like butcher places will have typically, oh, I don't know about like American butchers, at least. I know like when I go to like Mexican like grocery stores and everything, and the little like meat aisle, the deli aisle, or not aisle, but the little deli section, right? They'll have like cuts of like pig legs, like tongue. They'll have like chicken feet, things like that, like chicken hearts sometimes, or kidneys, like little organs, stuff like that. And I want to try all of those. I want to eat all those. I'm like a little meat eater at heart. I love vegetables, like the crunchy ones, like cucumbers and lettuce and things like that, right? And like tomatoes and stuff like that, right? But I like meat. Ultimately, I am a big fan of trying out different kinds of like meats. I even tried what is it called? It's organs. It's not kibble. I'm thinking of the wrong word. What is it? Giblets? Is that what it's called? I think giblets. Oh wait, right, giblets. I think is what it's called. I tried that. I was so sad. I was devastated that I didn't like it. I tried some because my friend had ordered some with his we were getting pho, and my friend had ordered some, and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. I want to try it. And he was like, hold on, hold your horses. This is kind of an acquired taste. If you might not like it. And I was like, well, I'm probably gonna like it. And he was like, you should try mine first before you order it. And I'm like, okay. And I tried it and I was so sad. I was literally like, I wanted to like it so bad. I meant like at a butcher. When you said a pig leg, I thought you meant like a specific thing. No, like straight up like a leg from a pig. Like they'll cut off the legs of the pig, you know, and then you can just eat that. But I don't know how to prep it. I don't know what the prep for that is. Like I don't know, we have to go through it, or like how you have to like serve it up or anything. But when I see those, I'm like, I want to try that. I want to try that so bad. You want to eat guts? Haggis is good as fuck. I want to say, I don't think it, I want to say I've had it, but I don't remember if I have or not. I kind of just eat, like if someone puts food in front of me, I'm just gonna kind of like eat it. I'm trying to think what else I have like. Ooh, I do like oh my god, what's it called? It's the stomach lining. Oh my god, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's not called. It starts with a T, I think. Tripe. Yes, I am a big fan of tripe. I went to a hot pot place and I saw that they had tripe and I was so happy. I was like, oh my fucking god, yes, I love tripe. I was telling my roommates, I'm like, if I like what if we like, because all you have to really do for it, because there's not a lot of prep, like besides like making sure it's clean and making sure that like you know, it's safe to eat and everything, right? Like there's not a lot of prep. You just have to like, once you clean it off, you can just like cook it however you want, essentially. And so I was telling my roommates, I was like, what if I bought tripe? Like, can we just eat, can we have that with like soup or something? I'm stretching real quick. Yeah. My like body's all sore because like when I went to bed last night, I just kind of curled up. I was just like, I'm just gonna lay here. And then I woke up and like I had my my roommate's cat was sleeping like right between. So cats are always gonna look for like the warmest spot ever to lay in, right? And for me, if I happen to have like a little space between my legs, they're gonna like any of my cats are gonna like curl up there basically, right? Which is fine at first, but then eventually it kind of gets annoying because you want to move your legs but you can't because the cat's there. And so I woke up this morning and the cat was like between my legs and I was like, oh my god, like I need to move, my body's so sore because it's been in this position for who knows how long. I'm the type of person to bring random shit home and be like, homie, can we eat this for dinner? I would, I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't have like the only type of like meat I'm not a big fan of is like poultry. Like I'll eat chicken, you know, like I've eaten like I think duck before and stuff like that. Like it's not my most favorite. Like I'll eat it, right? Like I won't say it's like it's not good. It's just not my preferred, you know. For me at least, most poultry dishes taste very similar. But I'm not very picky with any sort of like meat, whether it's like, you know, beef, pork. I think you consider seafood, right, as meat. Like I'm a big seafood fan as well. I'm not very picky on that. Only me I'm not a fan of is poultry. So some people is on the list. We are not talking about cannibalism again in 2026. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say. I was gonna add on to that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. Anyways, too late. I hate you so much. So you won't eat turkey? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of turkey. Like Thanksgiving is cool and all, but I usually don't eat the ham and I usually don't eat the turkey when I go. Like if I do eat it, I get small portions, or sometimes I don't finish it. And I always feel really bad when I don't finish it. Hey, you an orca, not a you. Wait, I mean, don't eat me. Sorry, my nose is a little congested, so I'm trying to like brush my nose. Not brush my nose, but like kind of like I don't know if you guys ever try to rub your nose a little to like get the congestion out. Well, Turkey, you hear that? You're safe. Turkey's just a little like dry, I think. Like chicken isn't awful because chicken I think is very versatile. It can be like, you know, both dry and like very moist and everything. I haven't had too much of duck. I'm pretty sure it's duck I've eaten. But I do enjoy the duck I've had. I can't say like in general like if I like it more over chicken or not. But turkey is just like it's really dry. I feel like even when people try to like make it moist like and like not dry, it just I don't know, it just doesn't. It's very bland. I think it just doesn't. I don't know what it is. I think we should leave turkeys alone and not eat them. I don't think it's worth it. There's an interesting video on food theory about finding good chasers for spicy food. Weirdly enough, the first way to stop the spicy is wearing a nose plug. The second best is key lime pie. Oh, or lemon meringue pie. Oh, wait, that's kind of interesting at least. I know if you eat something spicy, you shouldn't drink water. You should drink something with like milk or something like that because it helps a lot. I didn't know about that though. That's actually really interesting. I heard she's not a big fan of me. Depresso Espresso. I have indeed been called dry. Dark meat turkey is the best because it isn't dry. But on God, the turkey is great. Oh, hi, Muffin. Oh my God, Muffin, crazy. I haven't talked to you since last year. Well, my last year. I talked to you this morning, technically, but I haven't talked to you since last year. Let me drink more of my coffee real quick. Coffee ASMR, yeah. You can hear my glass. We spoke this morning. It wasn't my morning, it was my nighttime. Are you cray-cray? Turducken is also the most American shit ever. It's Cajun, so of course it's good as fuck. Kiki, it's been so long. Stargazer, oh my God, it's been since I haven't talked to you since last year. Oh, crazy. Is where the other things are on a different level of helping chase the spicy away. My nighttime, yeah, she's confirmed cray cray. What? I've seen a video of some dude stuffing an octopus into a turkey, calling it a tracken, I think. I've seen that video and that's fucking cursed. I watched that and I was like, there's no fucking way they're making this. Counterpoint, round meal. Round meal? That sounds delicious. No, it doesn't. Let me see if I can find a screenshot of it. The what was it? It was a Kraken. What was it? Chicken, octopus. I regret looking this up. This looks terrifying. Oh my God. I'm trying to find a screenshot of like the video, and instead I found a picture of someone who added snow crab legs on it. So it looks like I don't know if you guys have ever watched the movie. I think it's called Neo. Like let me see if I have the correct movie. It's a oh my God, guys, I'm forgetting things. What's his name? Junjo Ito. It's a Junjo Ito movie. Hold on, let me see. Junjo Ito. I think it's a... Oh, Gyo. That's what it's called. Gyo. I don't know if you guys have ever read that. or watch the movie, but you know how like the people turn into like fishes and stuff and they get like crab legs and like all this crazy stuff? This is literally how this picture looks like. It looks terrifying. It looks so scary. No, for real, he made a burrito of it with Yorkshire pudding instead of a tortilla. Share screen. Bro, Jay, you're making me hungry. Oh, I love Gyo. It's literally like, here, let me share the picture of what I'm looking at. Hold on, guys. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. One day I'll find a better picture to, I'll find a better way to upload pictures on OBS. But this is literally what I'm looking at right now. This is fucking scary. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't. Would you eat this? Don't say yes. Don't say yes to this. Don't eat this. But would you eat this? I'd be scared. If I went home, if I went to someone's party, if I went to a Thanksgiving meal, someone served this up to me, I would go home. I'd cry. Actually, no, I'd take one octopus tentacle and then I'd go home. I'd eat it at home because I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to eat it with this. Maybe I'd take a single crab leg too. That's it. That's all I'm taking. I'm not eating the rest of this. Is that bacon? Wait, hold on. Let me zoom in on this. Is that bacon wrapped on it too? Or is that what is that? What is? I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in on this, guys. Is that looks like bacon, right? This is terrifying. I don't like this. I don't like that. Does it have a spiral? It kind of did, actually. Bro, I eat the shit out of that. You're scary. You're terrifying. I try it. You guys are scary. I'd eat that over tripe. I unironically can't look at tripe when I eat it. Really? But tripe's so good. I guess it makes sense because the tripe does have like a very interesting texture, I would say. But tripe is so good. The fucking course is bacon. Bacon on it too. Even better. It's a gift from the food gods. Yeah, it's bacon. I don't know if I can because I'm shellfish intolerant. You don't like shellfish? Oh, I guess if you're allergic to shellfish, actually, like that makes sense. My sister, she used to be allergic to shellfish. Like I think she had shrimp one time. She had a really bad allergic reaction. She's I think got past it. I think it's one of those things of like as a child you're not able to tolerate it, but as you grow older, like you grow out of that allergy. Not that that happens with all allergies, right? I think it's just that was the case with her. So I remember she like didn't eat shrimp or anything for like the longest time, and like or any shellfish just to be safe. And then I remember one time I went to like an event with her and she was eating it and I was like, oh, you can't be eating that, that's bad. And she was like, no, it's okay, I'm okay with it now. I'm like, oh. And I watched the whole night. I was like, what if she has a reaction? What if something happens? What if she like dies? Trap is good, but the rivets on the underside freak me out. I don't know why. It's probably what's it called, when you have like the fear of like numerous holes kind of thing, right? Not that tripe has holes, but I think I understand like it kind of has like a similar look texture to it, you know? What if she dies? So made you wanted to watch her die? I didn't want to watch her die. I wanted to watch to make sure she doesn't die. I live in MO with all those bum-ass ticks, so if one of them gives me that disease that makes you allergic to red meat, I might actually crash out on society. That is my, like, I don't want to say number one fear, but I have such an intense fear of getting bit by like a tick that makes me like unable to eat like red meat. Like I don't know what I would do. I don't know how I'd survive. I think I'd just fall into a depression. I think if that happened, I would be like, sorry guys, I need to graduate. I need to go find a new purpose in life. No shellfish makes me both burp and fart for 2 hours straight in pain. Oh no, that's not good. It's messed up, Kiki. What do you mean? What do you mean that's messed up? Oh, I found a better picture of it too, like in more color. Oh my god, this person added eyes to theirs. This is terrifying. I don't want to look at these anymore. I'm closing out this tab. This is evil. I like steak too much. I would I would make it everyone else's problem. Show it. No, I'm not gonna show it. It's evil. I'm not gonna show it. You can look it up yourself. Just look up what did I look up? What was my search for that? Was it chicken? I think I just searched up chicken octopus. Chicken. Yeah, I literally just searched up chicken octopus. Round meal. What is this? What the fuck is this? Hold on. Macaroni and beef. How to do it. 1. Boil in bag. 2. Open and enjoy. It has the picture I'm looking at. The picture I'm looking at says on it, like on the tag, it says serves 3 men. It specifically says 3 men. Like, it's not serves 3 people, serves 3 individual, family pack, none of that. It says 3 men. And then and there's another sticker slapped onto it saying fresh. This does not look fucking fresh. What is this? Hold on, let me see if I can pull this one up. Why does it look like this? Oh wait, I forgot I made it super big. Hold on. Let me just wait. I'm shrinking the wrong thing. Hold on. How do I make it smaller faster? I don't know how to do it. I'm just gonna do it manually. It's literally like a ball. It's just a ball. What the hell? Yeah, round meat my dad buy. What do you mean? What? Oh, the orb? It's the pasta ball thing. Why are you guys talking about this so calmly? What the hell? What do you mean? Oh, you guys are making, can you buy this at any store? I've never seen this in my life. I've never heard of this. Where is this sold? What the hell? So like Hamburger Helper, this is evil. This is How are we calm? How are you just now here? What do you mean? Where do they sell this? I've never seen this. I've literally never seen. Where do you get this? I'm gonna search up where to buy. At Walmart? What the hell? I have literally never, ever in my life ever seen this. It's been a meme for a while. Really? It's sold in the frozen section? My dad legit just goes to Walmart or Aldi's. I also never heard of that, but I'm French, so that's probably why. I've never, that seems terrifying. I don't know if I went over to someone's house and they were like, oh, we're serving up round meal today, I would go home. I would leave. I would never come back. You can tell by the food next to it. I would not. Also, what did you eat on New Year's? What did I eat? I ate, what did my friend have? He had fried chicken, so I had some of that, I think, and then, he had, I think, like slices of sourdough with I think like crab ragoon like filling on top of it, which is pretty good. It was a little heavy, so I couldn't really get through much of it. I'm forgetting what it's called, but it's like this glass noodle like dish. It was really, really good. I really liked it. And then someone had made pasta, and it was like little spiral pasta shapes, and I don't know what it's called. I've had this dish before, but they put like small little baby tomatoes in it, and like I think pieces of either cucumber or zucchini, and some other stuff, and it was so good. And I was like, oh, I love this so much. What else did I eat? I had a bottle, a little can of Sprite, and then I think that's it. I don't think I had much more. Oh, and I had an egg roll. Pasta salad, was it cold or hot? It was a cold pasta salad. Hi, Windex. I don't know what the name of it is, but I've had it before. I've had it at a different party, and it tastes really good. YouTube ruined my user. I know YouTube. I think it was like, I don't know how, a month ago maybe, they updated it where like, oh, it's people's usernames it's gonna show up with. And I hate that so much because like there's some people I know by like their usernames. I don't know about like by their like tag name, whatever. And so like I see like icons. So if someone changes their icon, I might be like one day like, who are you? Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, I'm stretching again because my back hurts. Oh, and then what's it called? So I talked about it in the Discord server, but since I know a lot of people who watch me are Fate fans, like Fate series fans, I believe the newest episode of Fate Strange Fake not premieres, but comes out on Saturday. I don't know what time Saturday. I'm gonna make a poll asking what's people preferred times for that. I think I'm gonna do a little watch party. I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna share my screen and show the first and second episode. The first episode is an hour long. Second episode is just like regular 30 minutes. And I'm not sure if I should go into the third episode doing that or if I should stream those separately and then, you know, like those episodes. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to do. Gotta change my profile picture back to my classic Finnish flag. Oh! Seriously, if someone changes their icon, I can't recognize them. I am always be Turkey, exception on Discord. I am Trash Panda there. I start to have weirdly high amounts of water-based VTuber. Should I be scared about it? No, I think you're fine. I think you're fine. Yeah, change. It's perfect now. I'm trying to think too, like, if I should do like showings of the episodes like weekly, or if I should do it like every 2 weeks and then we watch like 2 episodes. She's avoiding the question, Shinro. The flood is coming. No, I don't think you know, you should be fine. I don't think she'd be scared. I think she'd be fine. Here, I'm gonna take a little sip of my drink real quick. I hope you guys, I'm always terrified you guys can hear me like drink my drink. I would rather you guys hear like the little tap of my straw of my glass. I'm scared you guys are gonna be like, oh, we can hear you drink. I was looking at one of my messages on Discord real quick. I was like, I got a message. Yeah. Hey, I just had a thought. Can we eventually do a viewer introduce a streamer to a franchise special interest stream? Maybe. I'm afraid. I only say maybe because I'm terrified of like, what if someone shows me something that they're really into? Like, this is what I really like. This is what I really, really enjoy. And like, what if I don't like that? Or what if I'm like, oh, it's cool. You know, like I'm terrified of like not being mean, but like not being as enthusiastic as like the person would want me to be, kind of thing. So I'm scared to like do something like that, and then someone be like, "Aw, Kiayama didn't like XYZ," or "Kiayama didn't react like this," or Kiayama doesn't, you know. I'm terrified of like someone having like that reaction or something, or you know, like. So that's my fear. Unrelated for chat, but we know Kiayama plays Gunner Gachas like a zero late. Okay, no. I stopped playing that a long time ago because I felt dirty and disgusting playing that game. So I stopped that game a long time ago. I haven't touched it in like, I don't know how many years. So I'm just saying, Girls Frontline 2 is kind of good, not gonna lie. Only a little goonery. I've had a friend play Girls Frontline, and I think they said it was okay. They said compared to other games, it was like alright. We can hear the orca absorbing water. It's actually my coffee. Water, I feel funny and a little out of character saying it, but I don't drink a lot of water because it's really boring. Which is funny because like I'm an orca, I should be drinking more water, but like, I don't know, coffee just really, it's really nice. Coffee's really tasty. It started snowing extremely late here in Helsinki. Southern part of Finland, by the way. Oh. How bad does the snow get there? Because I always imagine like Nordic countries in general get a lot of snow. Like how bad, when you say like it snowed really bad, like how would you consider that? Because where I live, it doesn't snow at all. And so I'm always really curious, like when people say like, "Oh, it snowed really bad," I'm like, "Well, what's your level of how bad?" Because I want to know. Like, I'm curious about it. My favorite game of all time is TF2. No, imagine like I would feel so bad if like someone came on stream being like, "My favorite game is TF2, and this is why I like it," and I'm just sitting here looking like I'm getting flashbacks. Oh no, like. What if I'm not as enthusiastic? Me trying to get people to Fire Emblem. If I ever have a Fire Emblem like stream, I think I might invite KREW for that, because KREW is really into Fire Emblem. She has a lot of Fire Emblem streams. So one day maybe I'll be like, "Hey KREW, I'm trying to get into this. What is it? What is it about?" I literally have like no idea what the game's about, like at all. So if I were to have like an intro stream to that, at least I'd invite over KREW. Girls Frontline 1 was okay. Girls Frontline 2 got crazy budget increase. I don't drink water because it's boring. Palate of a literal child. What do you mean? I feel like I know more kids that drink more water than I do. Now I get it. I probably have more sugar than water in my body too. It's either, or even like I'm also okay just drinking like regular sparkling water, like no flavors or anything. Like I love drinking sparkling water because it's like, I don't know, it has texture, you know? Drinking regular water, it's okay, you know, I'll drink it. I get thirsty, so sometimes I'll drink it, right? But like if I have another drink I can drink, I'll do it. It's not bad. Okay. Wonder Planets is worse for streaming because of how much of a gooner game. You guys always say I play gooner games and gooner things, right? But but I heard my friend Yami, you know, has a big collection of gooner games. If you guys ever go to his stream, you should ask him about it. Brovarian, only Wonder Planet game I played is Crash Fever. My favorite lawyer in all of fiction is from TF2. Is the actually no, I was gonna say is it the spy that's the lawyer, but I was like, no, I don't know enough about the characters to say anything about it, because even though that one guy I was telling you guys about like ranted to me so much about TF2, I don't think I absorbed any of the information. I think I just like I don't think I understood anything he was telling me. Now I gotta know what games in the series KREW likes the most. I can't find kinship with a FE4 fan. Here, let me see. Let me link her Twitch real quick. So in case I know Turkey, I think you've said you prefer YouTube for streaming. She's on Twitch, but let me see. But she plays it like not fairly often, but kind of often. Where is she? Crimson Keep. Okay, let me post her link here. Oh, this scared me. For a second, I was like, "Who's talking?" I was like, "Oh, it's because the stream started playing." I will say the introduction videos for each of the TF2 characters is quite fun, but if you have no interest at all, it's fine. Yeah, I did like the trailers. I do remember watching the trailers and enjoying it, but it was one of those things where like, because we'd watch the trailers together, like me and him, and it was one of those things of like I was too afraid to show any level of interest into it, because if I showed any level of interest, that might encourage him to think like, oh, she really, really likes this. I'm gonna keep talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, so I do remember the trailers being fun. I don't remember much about the trailers anymore. But I do remember watching them with him and me being like, oh God, when is this gonna be over? I'll make the sacrifice for finding another Fire Emblem fan, even though Twitch blows them out. It kind of does. I don't play TF2 at all. It's I don't think people play it too much right anymore. I know it used to be really, really popular back then, but like I don't think people play it at all, right? I feel like there's a lot of Valve games that like people don't play anymore just because they don't, nothing happens with them usually. I like Fire Emblem, but I'm not that good at it. Is it? Cause, okay, so what? If you guys were to describe Fire Emblem to a toddler, how would you describe it? Like, what is Fire Emblem about? I literally have no idea. The only thing I know about Fire Emblem are how the characters look, and that's just because the characters have a very iconic, I think, art style. Besides that, I have no idea whatsoever what the story is, what plot there is, like what each game's about. Like I don't know anything about the game. It's generational trauma to a toddler. Goo goo gaga. Oh, I understand now. Medieval fantasy strategy game. I see. Plot wise, it depends. I see. Yeah, because I don't know anything about the game. I've seen KREW. I watched a couple of her streams playing it. But that's it. But then I also saw she had a stream where she was raiding with someone. People's like love, like, I think they're love confessions. Like, and I was like, wait, is this a dating sim? Like, are you able to like date the characters? So I don't know. I have no. I'm literally like so clueless about the game. I have my little cat here. I'm like petting her. Fire Emblem 1 and 3 are the Arcania saga, while 2 is a side game. Fire Emblem 4 and 5 are the Jugdral saga. 6 and 7 are the Ellaby saga, with 7 being a prequel. 8 is a standalone Magville. Turkey, you're just saying words to me. I'm just reading words. I'm not quite picking up what you're putting down. Those sure are some words there. I'm gonna ask KREW later. I'll be like, KREW, what does any of this mean? You can in fact date some of the characters. I see. Okay, so is it like, I'm assuming it's not a dating sim exactly, because is it one of the things that like you can just pick like a storyline, or you can pick like love storylines and go with that? Is that like, or is it one of those things where like, oh, if you get enough hearts with this person or something, you can unlock their relationship level or stuff like that, you know? 9 and 10 are the Tellius saga. 11 and 12 are the remake of 1 and 3. 13 is a sequel to 1 to 3 in the future. 14 is standalone, and 15 is a remake of 2. That's just, now you're just saying numbers. That's just numbers. you get more abilities and stats when you date them or raise the affection bar. Really? There was one that has you going through an academy and there was some sort of relationship mechanic. You're the teacher to the students in the academy. That doesn't sound that doesn't sound ethical. The support shipping happens because you're all fighting a war and you know people fall in love. The real dating sim similarities didn't appear till the 3DS title. I see. Okay. I'm gonna ask Krim. I'll be like, what does all this mean? Decipher this for me. That and also Persona. She also plays a lot of Persona games. I don't know shit about Persona. I know people get basically like like JoJo stands essentially, right? But in like the dream world, and they have to fight people, right? Is that my understanding of Persona? The only idea I have of any Persona is also the oh my god, I think it's like a parody. It's like a comic parody of the story of Persona, I think 4, where it has to do with like a dad who's like a cop and he like never comes home, essentially because he's always working. For Smash Bros heads, it's the one with Lucina in it. I don't play Smash Bros either. I just know the characters. I know how they look. That's it. Ah, yes, the one you date your sister. Is that wait, you what? Can you date your sister in Persona 4? In Persona 4 Golden, do I have to romance Marie or can I just be her friend for that ending? What the hell? What the hell? Oh wait, I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Persona 4 in a nutshell, yeah, that's less of a parody more than just a normal part of the game. What kind of question is that? Well, I'm curious. I mean, I don't know. Is it wrong to fact check? I swear Marie isn't your sister. Maybe I'll play the Persona games to like figure out what's going on. Games that I want to play but I'm too scared to play are like Persona, like any Danganronpa games. Oh, Catherine. I really want to play Catherine, but I don't know why I'm afraid to play it. And then what else? There's another game. I forgot what other game. There's another game I have that I'm like terrified of playing. Because I'm either too afraid to get into like the fandom or I'm too afraid to know what people are talking about. Like right now when people will talk about like Danganronpa and they're like, oh my god, Komaeda this, Komaeda that, I'm like, haha, silly anime boy. I don't know anything about him, right? I'm too afraid to start knowing what people are talking about. I'm concerned that Kiki wants to play it only after finding out that they're not your sister. No, I don't know anything about the games. I always mix up like aspects of I think Bayonetta and Persona 4, like if that makes sense, because I think some of the I don't know what they're called, the stands, right? The things that the Persona 4 people use, right? Like some of them look kind of similar to like enemies I've seen it from Bayonetta, and so I always kind of think like, oh, I wonder like how similar they are or something, you know? That's it. That's my only understanding and level of like any Persona 4 game or any Persona game in general. And there's like a dance game apparently. I've seen Krim do Persona dance games, and I I don't know what's going on in that game. Like in JoJo, I know we have monkey watching a girl under but no one dates his own sister. Well, no. I mean like in JoJo, because the Persona characters have like, I don't know what they're called. Like I don't call them stands, but that's kind of what they are, right? Like they have, and they're in a dream, right? It's like a dream world kind of thing, right? Am I wrong? Or it's like an alternate universe kind of thing, right? Because I know there's I think he's a Persona 4 character. There's Joker, right? And I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to piece together the things I've heard. Oh, I thought we were talking about the FE game with Korma. It's the... No, I meant the Persona 4 game. Though dork fact incoming, in Fire Emblem Fates for the 3DS, you can either date your adopted siblings or your real siblings or your cousin. But you can also date anyone else who isn't really... Huh? Why? Why do you date your family in the games? What the? Apparently there's a dance game. No, that's Final Fantasy 7. Wait. Wait, no, isn't there a dancing Persona game? Hold on. Persona dance game. Am I thinking of a different game? No, yeah, there's Persona dancing in the starlight. Persona, but yeah, basically it's stand. Yeah, that's my understanding. I don't know anything about like how they're made or what they're there for. I just know that they have something that kind of fights with and for them, kind of, right? Yeah, Korin can marry their siblings, but they're all either adopted or they do an ass pull to say, actually, we aren't related, which invalidates the whole blood or family. 1, they're called personas. 2, you're thinking of Persona 5. There's a 5th game? I thought I just went up to 4. Wait, Persona 5. OBS disconnected. Wait, am I okay? I saw my OBS disconnected. Is it because I don't know what differences between my personas? Wait, but then Persona 4 and Persona... Wait, so... is it the same cast? Oh wait, no. Am I thinking of the wrong cast for the wrong game? Oh, I am. Wait, so is the Joker... Wait, his name's... I don't know what his real name is, but the Joker he's part of Persona 5? I thought there's only up to like 4 games. I don't know shit about these. I'm learning so much. Joker's from Persona 5, and every Persona game from 3 on, the Persona stuff is all real, but happens in another world. There are 3 Persona music games. Persona 3 and 4 all have dancing rhythm game spin-off. 4 is goated, 3 and 5 are mid. There's no Persona dancing Starlight. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy 7. I've never played them, but play similarly to them. Okay. Brothers 5 mainline Persona games. How am I supposed to know? I always hear people talk about 4. Holy crap, she's so uneducated. These are the games that like I know about. I just don't know shit about. Persona 4 came out like 13 years ago. Damn, that's a long time, actually. No, each one is a brand new cast. Oh, okay. Wait, the only Persona games that are directly connected is the Persona 2 duology, and technically the cameos from Persona 1. Okay, let me look on Steam. How much is a Persona game? Now I'm kind of curious. Persona. Okay, let me see. Is it worth to play it chronologically or like... or no? Let me see. Is there a bundle? Oh wait, are you only able to play Persona 3, 4, and 5 on Steam? You're not able to play 1 and 2? Wait, the bundle's like... if I get the full bundle, it's like $40. That's not that bad. Granted 4 was Was milked for a while, lol. Same with 5. It's entirely learned everything I know through osmosis. I've entirely learned everything. See, everything, maybe not everything I've learned, but there's a lot of things I know about similarly through osmosis. I'll have friends that are really into it, and I'm just like, for example, like Supernatural, the show. I have never watched an episode of Supernatural. Maybe I watched the first episode. Besides that, I don't know anything else about it. And I had friends who were really, really into it, so that's the only reason why I know like a decent amount of it. No, it doesn't matter. I just recommend starting with 4 because the graphic mechanic jumps between 4 and 5 kind of jarring for some. Okay, I'll play 4 this year. I'll play 4 and then I'll play 5 at some point, and then I'll finally understand Persona stuff. There's like other games too where I want to play this year. I still have a lot of horror games that I have not gotten through. Maybe I'll play pools because not KREW, because Saf got me pools. What else do I have? Let me see. I have all the BioShock games. Low key, I kind of want to play BioShock. Even though I've played one like several times because like the first game's really good. I have Buckshot Roulette. I have Call of Cthulhu, Catherine, some other stuff, The Evil Within. But I think for those games, I kind of want to have someone like with me for like some of them because like I'm such a bitch. I can't play horror games. I know Supernatural had a movie with Scooby-Doo. I heard about that. Yeah, I remember I heard that they had that. And I was like, that's really cool actually. Now, Atlas, the Persona publisher, barely brings up Persona 1 and 2 unless it's like the 30th anniversary, like yesterday. 2 is really good, but between Persona 2 and 3, gameplay and tone shift heavily. I see. Imagine if you had Yami with you for those horror games. Yami would be so mean. Yami would be doing the soundboards and stuff like that. I don't want to have that. I can't do that. I'm gonna curate my emotional support friends carefully. Like the fucking when I was playing what is it, the booth, no, what's the game called, the one I was making hot dogs and stuff like that, right? When I was playing that game and I joined in the Discord, Yami kept fucking doing the soundboards. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker, I hate you so much. I'm trying to think what other games I have that I want to play. I have the game Madison, and then I have, let me see what else I have. Oh, I want to finish No, I'm Not Human because I got one ending and I was really happy with the ending I got, so I want to play more endings. Peak for some reason is under as horror. So I have Peak. I have the Quarry, however it's pronounced. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. What else? I have the game Who's at the Door, and I'm kind of scared of that one. And then I have Chukshi that I still haven't finished, so maybe I'll ask Deacon if he wants to come back in for that game because I haven't. I that was so scary. One Arm Food? No, it was Turkey, stop giving me your money. Stop. Tsukiyama, are you human? Technically no, right? I mean, I'm humanoid, right? But I'm an orca, right? So technically no. Kiosk, yes, that's what the game was called. No, she's an orca. Turkey, what is this donation for? It's for Persona 4, Kiyama, just take it. No, you don't have to give me. I will buy it. It's on sale. I'll buy it. Don't worry. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. But you don't have to. You don't have to. You know, give me anything to play it. So you being not human, what are your thoughts on Gardevoir? I think Gardevoir is very pretty, is all I'll say. If I had a chance to buy the life-size version of Gardevoir, like the plushie that came out, I would. But you know, I think she's more of a maternal figure. You know, I would have her, like, I don't know, look propped up, like looking like if she's like, I don't know, doing some, I don't know. I think she's cool. Of course you can buy it. Turkey just gave you money for it. Oh no. You telling me not to just encourages my behavior. I am going to do something that has not been determined yet, but something will be done about this. She's also cultured. No, what do you mean you'd buy the life-size plush? Yeah, the life-size Gardevoir plush. Do you know what I'm talking about? Gardevoir life size. They also came out with the life size Lucario, but it wasn't advertised in the same way. Hold on. Let me pull up a picture. See, look, she's life sized. How tall is she actually? Let me see. 63 inches. How tall am I in inches? Hold on. I'm 50. She's no fucking way this plushie is taller than me. Wait, what? How much of a difference is 63 inches? Hold on, 63 inches to feet. 5'2". What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are they making plushies taller than me? What the hell? That's illegal. They can't be doing this. Quick, get to 200% of her Ko-Fi goal. No! Oh, I forgot I saw my goal up. I need to take it down. I also would the Lopunny. I remember being a really big fan of Baniri when I was a kid. When I was like young, right? And then when I got a little older and I found out what people were thinking about for Lopunny, I was like, oh, Baniri can't be my favorite anymore. No, she's wife-sized. So than Kia. Is taller than you? I don't know how so it's only a couple inches. It's only a few inches taller, you know? You know, a few inches. It's not anything crazy, you know? Short ass turkey. I'm gonna bonk you somehow. It's sold out. Yeah. I think there's still the life-size Lucario plush though. Let me see. Lucario. Oh, this is sold out too. Wait, how tall is the Lucario one? 47 inches. And what was I? 50. So I'm 59. Okay, I'm taller than the Lucario one. Thank fucking God. Now Kiayama's a sub to the plushie. I don't no, shut up. Kiayama, is you a gooner for Lopunny? No. I'll say Lopunny is a pretty Pokemon. That's all I'll say. Should we have a Smash or Pass for the Pokemon? Like a Smash or Pass stream? Cause, okay, I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but Deoxys. Actually, no, I'm stopping right there. We're not continuing this. The Lopunny Mega Evolution gives her ripped tights? Really? It's only a couple inches. A big enough difference. No, Lucario is also sold out. Lucario isn't as big as Gunnar Bait as Gardevoir, but it's up there. Yes! Yes, Smash or Pass stream. We want to know your taste. What form of Deoxys? The, oh my god, I forgot my Deoxys forms. Deoxys. Not the regular form. The Yeah, I think the normal form is my favorite. Second form next would be the attack one, but I'm a big fan of the regular form for Deoxys. Yeah, no fair. I get wanting any Deoxys. Speed form has the waist. Oh my god. How many Pokemons are there? Because I don't know all the Pokemons anymore. I used to be really into Pokemon, and I like kind of grew out of it a little bit. Pokemon. Let me see. There's over 1,000. Wait, no. Okay, there are 1,025 unique Pokemon species, but with all the variations and everything, there's closer to 1,164 Pokemon. Okay, if I were to hypothetically have a Pokemon Smash or Pass stream, would you guys want me to have the unique Pokemons or also include variations and like you know, the other forms, stuff like that? Kind of, for example, like Typhlosion has his 2 forms, right? Typhlosion has the regular form, and they also have the ghost type form, right? Are we considering that as 2 separate Pokemons, or is that the same Pokemon? Mewtwo has the birthing hip. Sorry, not sorry. Kayama would say smash the Vaporeon and Kyogre. I'm sure being an orca. Actually, wait. No. I'm not gonna say anything because these are animals. What's the joke? Do you guys know the video I talk about where it's like the Joker and he's like, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Do you guys know which video I'm talking about? There's 1,025 Pokemon, I think. Include everything, because some variants and megas make some mon totally smashable. Variation or unique, us, yes. But the butterfly with 20 different forms, no. I'm gonna have a separate stream for that one. There's a place called r/woman shaped like Mewtwo too, yes. You gotta do both, because stuff like Zoroark, I can't say these Pokemon names sometimes. It's already a smash, but then Hisuian, I can't fucking read. Zoroark is a smash. There's no light on. How do you say that word? How do you pronounce that word? For the orca Kayama. There's no law. Okay, there's no law for the orca. People in Pokemon unironically used to get married, and a few Mon are just people who become Mon. Plus, let's be real, some of them are just people. Isn't that the theory with like all the Nurse Joys and then the nurse or the Officer Jennies, right? Like, it's the theories that they're all just like dittos, essentially, right? What about that one Gen 3 bunny thing? Has something like 4 billion different patterns. Spinda. Is that which one it is? Is my autocorrector in French? Yeah, go through all the variants. Okay, I think not next stream. It's not gonna be next stream, but I think in a maybe like, I don't know, I'll probably do it this month. Maybe I'll have a Pokemon Smash or Pass stream, and I'll see where I can find like a good list. I know there's probably like a list out there. I know someone out there has gooned enough where they've made a list for people to use. Spin that little bastard with 4 billion designs. Next stream is the Fate Sermon Smash or Pass. Ooh, wait, yes, I'll do. Wait, no, I think I've had that one before. Wait, maybe not on this account, but yes, I will have a Fate. I'm down for a Fate Smash or Pass. I'll have to I don't know, because I haven't seen most of the new servants they released on the game. I've been like not playing as much, So I have to see which one of the new servants are children, or at least supposed to be children-esque. Because sometimes there's some characters where they're like for example, what's her name? Oh my god, what's her name? The fucking the torture empress chick. I forgot her name, but she's supposed to be an adult. I don't believe it. She looks like a child. So I need to check some of the characters just to make sure before I do a smash or pass. I already DM'd you the smash or pass site. What the hell? Hold on, let me look. Oh my god, you did. Bro, tell me I'm wrong. Oh my god. Does it just like bring it up? Like, oh, I see. Wait, if it's this easy. No, I can't do it right now. I've already been streaming for like an hour and a half. Okay, wait, has anyone done it? How fast would it be? Muza-chan, yeah, that will catch you a case. Yes, I know she's like, I'm an adult and I'm a woman and I'm dressed, you know, and the way I'm dressed. But I look at her and I'm like, I never want to put you on the field. I don't ever want to like use you as a character. I'm never leveling you up. If it was me making a Pokemon Smash or Pass, in a tier list with multiple layers to it, maybe I'll do. I don't know. I'll see. Okay, because the one that Turkey sent me is kind of like it's just a simple pass or smash or pass button you click on. But I'm pretty sure there's a tier list out there too. But then, is this something you really want to categorize, or is this something you want to have black and white? You know what I mean? How should we go about this? Here's an idea, not for a smash or pass, but tier list on the Momon designs. The Momon? What are these? Wait, I'm kind of interested. Okay, I'm kind of down to do these too. You gotta debate it, because some are passes, but then you explain why it's a smash and it makes sense. To ask myself what it would take for me to say yes to smash a certain Pokemon. But then, okay. Actually, no, I'm too scared to think more about this. I don't want to ask more questions. I will look to see. I will look to see what is the most optimal way to do a Pokemon Smash or Pass. And see what I want to do for him. And figure out how I want to categorize it as. Better yet, no explanations. Muffin knows Momo. Make it a tier list. I'll see if I can find a good tier list. If not, I will just do like the Smash or Pass one. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's not Moan. It's Moemon. I'm so dumb. I was reading that. Who does it? I didn't know about this. Oh wait, I saw a picture of Blaziken. Blaziken automatically is a smash. I'm just throwing that out there. Blaziken's a hard yes. Let me close my tabs real quick. I have a lot of tabs open now. Blaziken best starter anyways. True. I am a big fire starter fan. So any game I pick, I think the only time actually I wouldn't pick a fire type is oh my god, what's the pig? What's the pig starter? I don't like the pig starter. It also depends on exactly which Moemon iteration you use. Infernape and Samurott are peak. Some variations have slightly different designs. Tepig? Yes, Tepig. I'm not a big fan of Tepig. So I would not pick Tepig. Tepig sucks ass. Turn that porker into ham. I'm still here, but I'm fighting ORT right now. Pray for me. Good luck, soldier. I'm trying to think. Should I have a Fate Smasher Pass first, or should I have a Pokemon Smasher Pass first? Incineroar is hot, but really humanoid. How does Incineroar look like again? Incineroar Pokemon. Oh, I forgot. That's how he looked like. I think he would be a pass for me, to be honest. I don't care for his design. His design is very interesting. Like it kind of reminds me like Tony the Tiger, but aggressive, if that makes sense. Flip a coin. Here, let me flip a coin right now. Okay, so we're gonna do heads, the Fate Smash Pass, and then we'll do tails, the Pokemon one. Flip a coin. Okay, I landed on heads. So we'll do the Fate one first, and then we'll do the Pokemon one. I might even have them in the same week. I think Swash's design are the worst in that regard. I'm iffy on the humanoid mons. Some hit, some don't. But they have cool ones like Obstagoon? Obstagoon? Oh. He's kind of cool. I will admit, he's kind of cool. We call that week the Goon Week. What if I had what if I had Saf in one of those streams? I don't think I would have her for the Fate one, because I don't think she plays Fate. But maybe I could have her for the Pokemon one. I'll be like, hey Saf, do you want to smash or pass some Pokemons with me on this week? Okay, but when you do, could you look up the person they're based off? Maybe. There's so many Fate characters though. Speaking of which, the worst part was no voice acting. Had a whole music number in silence. I see what they're doing for the Obstagoon, but I'm not about it. Smash has to be smashed all the butterfly Pokemon. Oh, Saf has to smash all the butterfly Pokemon. Imagine she like passes on all of them. She's like, no. I feel because I have to start playing the game again, because there's a lot of characters, at least in Fate, that I haven't seen yet, because I haven't played it a solid second. So I need to play again. I need to go back in and like catch up on everything I missed. She can't pass on Beautifly. I think I think she would pass, and I'd be like, but Steph, you're a butterfly. She'd be like, oh yeah, smash. I'm calling it. Yeah, I think maybe not next week, sometime maybe this month though, I'll have the Smasher Pass for probably both Fate and Pokemon, and then Beautifly is a hard baby. I'm trying to think what else. And then in the Discord, I think maybe I'll do on Saturday. I'll figure out what time Saturday. I know Saturday is relative to everyone because some people are almost 24 hours ahead. I'll post a thing. Maybe I'll do it like Saturday morning. And by morning, maybe I'll do it like early in the morning for myself. Okay, because if I do it like, okay, let's say at 6 a.m. PST, let's say if I do it at a European time, like Germany, for example, that's 3 p.m. Berlin. That's not bad. And I'm just using Germany as like a reference point. And then, okay, so then if I do it at 6 a.m. my time, then that's 8 a.m. CST, which is early but not bad. It's 9 a.m. EST, early but also not bad. And then I think for European time, that should be fine. What about in the what about the Philippines? That would be 10 p.m., which is also okay. If I do it at 6 a.m. my time, then it's still within waking hours of everyone else. I think that would work out, right? If I had a fake oh my god, fake strange fake watch along in the Discord server, I think that should work, right? Maybe I'll do that on Saturday. I'll wake up early. I'll go to bed early. So it'll be 6 p.m. my time. Yeah. Which isn't bad. I think that's a good time, right? Hopefully, I think. And I think my day off. Woo. Okay. So I'll do it on Saturday, 6 a.m. my time. I might be really groggy, but it's okay. At least we're watching it, right? It's not like I have to talk, right? Like on stream. Like if I had to wake up at 6 a.m. on stream, I'd be like, "Hi guys, good morning. How are you guys?" You know, I'd be able to like sit and watch. You know, maybe I'll make a little coffee in the morning too. Okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll post an announcement about it. I think on Saturday. So no other streams this week. This is gonna be like the last stream for the week. Next week I should have a schedule out. I'm gonna try to be really good. Part of my New Year's resolution, I'm gonna try to be really good about posting schedules, because I'm really bad at it. And I know some people really like the schedule, so I'm gonna try to be better about it. Kiayama is gonna see a servant she feels strongly about and wake up. Hope none of them blow. They're the only servant. Okay, I don't know much about the servants. Actually, no, that's a lot. I know some about some of the servants. Because the thing, okay, before we watch it, right? If anyone here is gonna watch it, anyone who doesn't know about Fate, I think everyone here should know. I think from this part, I think most people here in the chat at least know about Fate. But for people who don't know about Fate in general, or Fate Strange Fake, right? Like just a little. Okay, so to give like a really quick like notes of it, right? Fate in general is where 7 mages. Oops, my mic fell. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. It's where 7 mages come together. They summon a historical spirit that is from any point in time, typically from the past though. And almost like in JoJo, they kind of use them as stands, where they have a servant and they're like, okay, servant, go fight for me, right? And the whole purpose is a battle royale and the last person standing, and last person, not last team, because all servants have to die for it to be achieved, but last person standing gets to win the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is an ultimate omnipotent wish granting device, basically. So you can wish for anything and the Grail will grant it for you, essentially. And that's been used for both evil and good. It's just, you know, it just depends who gets it, right? In Fate Strange Fake, the plot for that anime or that story is because for you to have a Grail War, you need to have it in a place where there's a lot of magical energy, and that tends to be places that have been inhabited for a long time. So for example, that's why Japan and like places in Asia are really good, because there's been a lot of people living there for a long time. There's a lot of like magic in the soil, right? Same thing in Europe, right? Like same thing in all these other different countries and continents. But for this one, oops, you're on my mic. I need you to move. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, for this one, a group of mages have attempted to create an artificial Grail War in America, and America is not like an ideal place basically for the Grail War, because America doesn't have as strong or as heavy as like magical energy as like other countries do, and because they're creating an artificial Grail War, there's a lot of things that go wrong. You know, it's not, you know, it's basically humans playing with magic that they don't quite comprehend 100%, right? They're just kind of, I don't want to say they're doing it willy-nilly, but it's definitely very careless, right? And so the Grail is when it summons, because when you summon a spirit, like a historical spirit, like a servant, they always have the single thing they all have in common is that they hope for humanity to persevere, essentially. And but that can be loose. That can be a very loose term. Like for some servants, it's like, I want humanity to persevere no matter what. And some other servants are like, I need humanity to die and be reborn to persevere. It could be in different ranges, right? It can be in like in a good way and in a bad way, right? But that's the ultimate baseline that every single servant has, is that they have a belief, like a core belief, that they want humanity to persevere. And in the grail, in Fake Strange Fake, the grail that they use is not a real grail, right? It's an artificial one. And so it doesn't have the exact same guidelines. So it's not summoning servants that have that same idea, right? Like, it's like one of the servants that gets summoned is, I think one of the four, is it the 4 horsemen? One of the, right? Like, it's, what's it called? It's the disease one. I forgot what it's called, right? And then someone else gets summoned. I'm trying to think of all the servants. But there's a lot of servants that like shouldn't be there, because they are not there for like, they wouldn't be people who typically get summoned, right? And it gets really messy really, really fast. Like, there's supposed to be an initial 7 servants that get summoned, but then another 7 get summoned. And again, it's because like they're not using a real grail. They're using like an artificial one, and they're trying to get like a real grail to work, basically. And there's a lot of people who don't intend on playing, or who weren't meant to play in the Grail War, basically, who oh my god, I can't talk, who weren't meant to fight, but they somehow get wrapped up and like they start fighting and everything. Like it gets very interesting. It's very interesting seeing people's dynamics and what ends up happening and everything. But it's good. I've read some of the manga and it's really, really good, but it definitely gets a little like messy. Like you kind of have to be paying attention to who the characters are, because there's a lot of characters in it. I don't know if that makes sense. Wait, is Strange Fake the one with the actual Jack the Ripper? Yes, it's the one with the not the white-haired Jack the Ripper. It's the one where I forgot his name, the blonde kid summons him, and he can turn into like anything, basically, because no one knows like who Jack the Ripper is, which I think is so cool. I'm so mad that interpretation of Jack the Ripper is not used in like, it's not widely used in like the Fate media. It's always the other Jack, the little girl, and I hate that so much, because I think the Fate Strange Fake Jack the Ripper is so much cooler, so much more interesting. Magic is in the soil, let it grow and testifies. Yeah, actual Jack the Ripper is there as a berserker, and he's so cool. I love Jack the Ripper so much in that one. Plague. Okay, yes, it's the Plague. I don't remember his like official name or not, but yeah, there's like different servants that get summoned that I'm like, wow, that's really interesting that these people got summoned. Like this would not typically work out. If you don't have a fresh grail, store-bought will also work. Basically, that's kind of what they're doing. Servants are summoned that shouldn't be able to be summoned, and people that shouldn't be masters, like vampires, become masters. It's always... My OBS disconnected again for a second. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. But yeah, that's basically what Fate Strange Fake is about. It's, I think, on the more complicated end. Like my personal preference when I introduce people to Fate, the Fate series, is to start off with Fate Zero, because Fate Zero is like the most, I would say, the most vanilla, like, out of everything, where it really lays down like the rules. Like it really tells you like the general rules of like the Grail War, and it tells you like how things are supposed to go, how things typically go, and it tells you a little bit more about the backstory and like and stuff like that, right? And then I think every interpretation after Zero, it gets more and more complicated. Like Fate Zero tells you all of the rules, and everything after that breaks those rules. Like everything after that throws the initial rules out the window, but it's a good way for you to understand the basics, at least. And then the only one that I would kind of tell people not to really watch is Apocrypha. Apocrypha was really, there was cool things about it. Like I was a big fan of seeing Karna, but Apocrypha also has its own set of rules, and it just, that one was kind of hard to watch. Extella also has, or not Extella, what's the anime version of it? It's It's the moon type. I forgot what the anime was called, but that one's okay. That one's interesting in its own way and also has its own set of rules. But ultimately, I think Zero does a really good job of setting the ground rules of what to expect, and then after that, you kind of understand like, oh, this is abnormal, this is different, shouldn't be right, and everything, you know. It's probably Pestilence. I think it was. I forgot what the official name they gave him is, but it's like he's either one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, or he's like a sin. I forgot exactly what he is. I forgot his title, but yeah, I know he's ultimately like a plague. I don't like to start with Zero or Heaven's Feel because the Sakura stuff is a turnoff for a lot of people. Yeah, Zero is a little hard for sure to watch for some people, I would say, as an intro. And then Heaven's Feel is also, I feel so bad for Sakura. I genuinely feel so bad for her. I love her so much. I know Zero does have a lot of like things with children, like a lot of child abuse issues basically, you know, but I think it's trying to drive home the idea of like how brutal it can be. But it definitely is one of those things of like, it's a little touchy. Like I remember the scene with what's his name, oh my god, I'm blanking on his name, the caster in Zero. I remember seeing his initial introduction with the family, or with the kids specifically, that I literally watched it and I was like, I need to go. I need to take a walk. I was like, I need to go away. I can't watch this. I know the most famous part of the Fate franchise is the NSFW. Yeah, I mean, it started off as a hentai game originally, right? Isn't that what it was initially? And then it actually gained traction and became like serious, right? It can also confirm. The girl is an interesting take, but she's in Jack the Ripper. But she isn't Jack the Ripper is the problem. If she was some kind of Francis Drake, where she was one thing but is really a pseudo servant or something, my boy Siegfried got shafted for some pussyfoot homunculus. I mean, Stay Night has some weird stuff too, like that whole scene with the caster and Saber. Yeah, it was a harem visual novel. I think basically in all of the Fate series, like there's gonna be something weird, except Cooking with the Emiyas. The cooking one is actually so wholesome and so sweet, and also any of the carnival animes. Both those were also very sweet and funny. Anything else, any other serious form of like the Fate franchise or the Fate series is like something weird happens for sure. Like something weird, something scary, something interesting happens, and it's definitely, I can see why the Fate series might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's one of those things where I think once you kind of get used to it, you're kind of like, oh, this is fine. I've seen worse, you know? Any Nasu stuff is probably a little scuff, not gonna lie. Yeah. But I like Nasu's like original like little like doodles and artworks and everything too of all the characters. Medea was just thirsting for Saber. Everyone thirsted over Saber too. There were so many scenes where I was like, why are they thirsting after this girl so much? Like Angra and Karen shippers. You know, I haven't played the game yet, so I can't really say if I ship Angra with her or not. I need to play it really bad. I want to play it really, really bad. Karen's just an extreme masochist. Saber's so mid. The Lancer one is okay. You know, King's got a king. You know, I think I think all the Lancers are kind of unlucky in every Fate franchise, except, actually no, I was gonna say except the Saber, like, you know, Alteria Pendragon like version, but I think she's technically kind of unlucky too. But I think in all the medias for Fate, like the Lancer tends to be the one that draws the short stick. They always died in like really sad ways, or like really like, oh that sucks, or like, oh that's my favorite character. And half the time they're like the coolest character too, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I don't know how to pronounce his name, Cuchulainn. I don't know how his name's supposed to be pronounced. I say Cuchulainn. When he was introduced in Fate's Day Night, like in the Unlimited Blade Works, I was literally like, oh my god, he's so cool. This is such a cool character. I mean, Lancer Toria is a villain, so you do offer. I'm like thinking like she's kind of lucky in a sense, but she also is a villain, so we have to kind of defeat her anyway. So maybe that's unlucky. The Lancer one is even more mid. what at least Saber has some personality. I think the only form of Saber I appreciate personality wise is oh my god, what's it called, the Lily form, because she's so nice and she's so pretty and gentle, and if you listen to all her voice lines, she's like, oh, I'm into this, I really like this, I have all these hopes and dreams, and she's so like full of like personality and everything. I understand why when she gets older she's not as full of personality, you know, but I feel so sad like seeing how she went as like being like from being a child to like as an adult. Saber Alter is a badass though, she is. Unless you're Zero, Lancer was meh. Kuao. Yeah, it's a little strange to me that in the fandom thinks the two hottest characters are King Arthur and Astolfo. I understand maybe the Astolfo interest, but I don't think he's the hottest. I wouldn't say he's like, oh my god, like that's the guy, that's the one, you know. I think the idea of him just being a femboy is kind of what catches most people. Alter gang, woo! Lancer and base Saber are both boring. Tits save it, in my opinion. Isn't Saber Lily a Star Wars parody? Is she? I think she is, actually. I think you're right. I think she is. Saber Lily's adorable. She really is. I watched recently the Carnival Phantasm, like, Grand Order version, and I saw the episode with her in it, and I love how much they were like, oh, she's like she's a jewel, you know, she's so amazing, she's so cool. Cause I'm like, you know what, she really is. Astolfo is primo pussy, but he's not top 20 reality. He's okay. Dion over Astolfo, yes, I agree with that. I am a big Dion fan. I remember I used them so much when I first started playing Fate. Like, I used Dion for like everything. Nobunaga is top 10, top 5 of You Got the Demon Kingdom. Nobunaga is so sick. Oh my god, Nobunaga in Fate type Redline. Oh my gosh, she's so scary in that one. I am such a fan, because usually when you see Nobunaga, like, you see her kind of being a shithead, you know, she's usually kind of like messing around, she's joking, like, even when she's serious, she's like, nothing can hold me down kind of vibe, right? No, in type Redline, she is so scary, and the artist does her so much justice. Highly recommend that manga if you guys have not read it. Nobunaga is so cool. Okita Soji too. All the servants, actually, they do such an amazing job, like, drawing all those characters and making them actually scary. Like, it's so good. He is the photo definition of trap. He really is. Type Redline is peak. It really is. It's so good. It's genuinely so good. They were my first Gold Saber. Same. I think they were my first Gold Saber too. I think I started playing Fate during the first summer event, and I got Archer Alteria, and then Caster Marie Antoinette, and then I got Dion as well, or Dion, right? I don't know, Dion. I don't know how to pronounce the name properly, but yeah, I got the 3 of them in like my first couple rolls. The Depresso Lancer Jean is in Samurai Remnant is way better than the regular Jean. I don't like the regular Jean, so I'd admit bias. Demon Slayer artist, I believe. Is it really? They do them so much justice. It's such a good, genuinely such a good manga. Highly recommend the manga. I remember I was reading it, and I think I started initially reading it for Ryoma, because I love Ryoma so much. I love him, and oh my god, what's her name? The girl, his wife. I know in the game they're not in a relationship, but in reality I know the dragon he has with him is actually his wife. But I'm so in love with that combo. So I started reading it initially for Ryoma, and then I realized how good the manga actually was, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep reading this. Really, really good. Let me stretch real quick. It's good, but it goes on hiatus a lot. I know. The last part, because I've been waiting for it to like update more. The last part I left off on was when oh my god, what's his name? I think he's a Lancer. I forgot if he summoned. Oh, I think he summoned as the Lancer for this one. Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. I'm forgetting his name. He's a Chinese servant. his young form is a lancer and his older form is an assassin, but I think in the manga he's in the old form as a lancer. What's his name? Chinese lancer fate. Li Xuan. There you go, Li Xuan. For those who hate manga decks, Type Red Line is on Web Central. I also reading Fate Extra CCC for Foxtail Lady 2. Any of the extras are really hard to get into for me. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the more futuristic-esque like aspect of it. But I really do want to get into it because I know there's a lot of cool characters and a lot of cool like ideas are like in the stories. But I don't know, I think the aesthetic of the world that they're in basically is not quite my interest. I've tried playing the game and I've tried watching the anime, and I think both times I was kind of like, there's not enough servant fighting here. There's a lot of other story aspects being thrown in, but I need more servant time. I'm not a fan of the futuristic aspect. Kiayama hates Heroine X everybody. Okay. I don't hate her. She's just definitely not my go-to servant, if you know what I mean. Extra is great, but it's hard to get into. Yeah, it really is. I think, I don't want to say it's like an acquired taste, but it's definitely like you have to have like, because Fate already is complicated. I think you have to be ready to get you like understand more complicated ideas. Like if you get into Extra. The anime is bad. I don't know if it's, well, I don't know. I didn't finish it either. So maybe that says a lot. The anime I thought was okay. I did like, I wasn't a fan that Nero was the main servant. I don't know. She's cool. She's a little too I think energetic for me. I don't know. She's a very interesting character, I would say. So I think that's kind of what killed my interest to watch the anime. But I did love seeing all the other servants, like seeing like Drake in there, seeing Robin Hood, like all those people. Like, I thought it was really cool. It's a continuation of a bad end form from the first game, but it does a terrible job explaining that. I can't do the Miso gameplay personally. Why I almost didn't play Samurai Remnant. Trying to think, what other Fate games are there? I don't think I've played a lot of Fate games. I want to play the arcade game. I want to play the Fate arcade because that one seems really fun. Let me see. I'm trying to see if anything's on Steam. You would spend so much money on the cards for the arcade. I would, but I would be proud of it. I would have all the little cards and everything. I'd be like, oh my god, I have this card. I can play this. Oh my god. If I go, I'm hoping I go to Japan this year. I don't know when I'll go, but if I do go, I'm hoping I go to an arcade place that has the game. I want to play it so bad. There's not too many Fate games on Steam besides Extella and other things and extras and everything. I'll see if there's anything else I can play from Fate, because I do want to play more Fate games. But okay, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I woke up not too long ago, like obviously more than 2 hours ago, but I woke up like I think 2 hours before stream. So I'm gonna get some things ready for the day, and I'll probably do some like cleaning because I feel like I've been neglecting like cleaning my room lately. So I'll probably do that. I'm not streaming for the rest of the week, but on Saturday I will go ahead and in the Discord server I'll stream the first 3 episodes of the Fate Strange Fake at 6 a.m. my time. I'll post the time on the Discord as well, and I'll use hammer time, Hammer time automatically converts the time shown to your local time zone. So it's gonna be, you know, if I put a time on there, it's gonna be your local time zone, so you should know what time it's gonna be. And then I'll see if I could do it weekly or bi-weekly. I'll see what's easier for people. It might be harder to do weekly, so I might just do bi-weekly. And then yeah, and then I don't know when I'll stream next week. Maybe I'll stream Monday next week. I'm not sure yet. I'll see what my schedule's gonna be like. But yeah. Oh, there's a map for finding specific arcade machines. I'll share. Yes, I need that. Yay, she learned hammer time. I've known about hammer time for a bit, but I'm so lazy to use it sometimes. So I just rather put the PST, EST, CST, you know, everything. But I'll use hammer time this time just because it's a more, it's just gonna be easier to like coordinate it. But yes, I will go ahead. I'll end stream here and then I'll hop off for the day, and I will see you guys next week or Saturday. If next week or Saturday. It takes a little effort, but so much nicer for Discord. It really is. Okay, have a good rest of your day, everyone. Happy New Year's again. Happy January 2nd for some people. But all right, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.